Laying down on the floor, comfortably on your back, with your feet about foot and a half apart, and your arms about 7-8 inches away from the body with the palms facing up. Make sure you feel as comfortable as possible, so you don't have to move during the practice. If there is a burning itch, then please take care of that, but for the rest of it, try to be as still as possible. If you have any heavy jewelry or eyeglasses or a ponytail on the back of the head, please remove that so the back of the neck and the back of the head can be straight. Yoga Nidra, dynamic sleeping. We're touching the body with awareness. Bring the focus of the mind to the center of the eyebrows. The yogis call that the Chittakash, or the mind space. And scan the phase of life that you're living in right now. Find an area of your life that you like to improve on, to build on, to change. Create a short, positive phrase. The yogis call that a sankalpa, or planting a seed to manifest something. An example of that will be, I'm happy, or I have abundance, or I sleep better at night. Go ahead, create it, and mentally repeat it 3 times now. Next, we're going to rotate the consciousness around the body. Whichever part of the body my voice says, I want you to mentally repeat it, echo it in your mind, and simultaneously take the awareness down to that part of the body. So the body won't move, only the mind moves. And as we said, wherever the mind goes, that's where the energy flows. Bring your awareness to your right thumb, 2nd finger, 3rd finger, 4th finger, 5th finger, back of the right hand, center of the right palm, right wrist, right forearm, right elbow, right upper arm, right armpit, right waist, right hip, right thigh, right knee, right calf, right ankle, right heel, sole of the right foot, right big toe, 2nd toe, 3rd toe, 4th toe, 5th toe. Awareness to your left thumb, 2nd finger, 3rd finger, 4th finger, 5th finger, back of the left hand, center of the left palm, left wrist, left forearm, left elbow, left upper arm, left armpit, left waist, left hip, left thigh, left knee, left calf, left ankle, left heel, sole of the left foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Awareness to your right buttock, left buttock, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, the entire back of the neck, back of the head, top of the head, forehead, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, center of the eyebrows, right eyeball, left eyeball, right ear, left ear, right nostril, left nostril, tip of the nose, upper lip, lower lip, chin, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right chest, left chest, center of the chest, upper abdomen, lower abdomen, navel, now take your awareness to the entire right arm, to the entire left arm, take your awareness to both arms simultaneously. Take your awareness to the entire right leg. To the entire left leg. Take your awareness to both legs simultaneously. Now take your awareness to the entire body, to the entire body, to the entire body. Bring the focus of the mind to the entrance of the nostrils and become aware of your breath flow coming into the nostrils and coming out the nostrils. Try not to control it, just observe it. Now take the focus of the mind down to the abdomen. Observe the natural movement of the abdomen, moving up as you inhale and down as you exhale. Try not to control it. Just be a witness. Mentally count from 21 down to 0. If you lose count, start again. If you finish before I start speaking, start again. 27, navel up. 21, navel down. 20, navel up. 20, navel down. Continue all the way down to 0. Next, we're going to take the mind on a journey to the inner body. Bring the focus of the mind to the brain inside of the skull. And see in color, it's white, gray, reddish, pulsating, alive brain, surrounded by the cerebral fluid. The right hemisphere of the brain, the left hemisphere of the brain, divided by the corpus callosum. Next, bring your awareness to the top of the brain, the cerebrum, to the frontal cortex, the front of the head, to the back of the brain, the cerebellum, to the brain stem, from the brain stem, the spinal cord that extends all the way down to the tailbone. Become aware of the pineal gland that sits somewhere in the center of the brain, that's behind the third eye center. Become aware of the eyeballs and the optic nerves behind the eyeballs that go all the way into the brain. Become aware of the ears, the outer ear, the middle ear, the temporal bones around the ears, and the inner ears with the auditory nerves that extend to the brain. Now bring awareness to the nostrils and the nasal cavity, up to the sinuses, to the nasopharynx, where the nose connects to the mouth. Become aware of the mouth, the top set of teeth, and the bottom set of teeth. The beautiful tongue, red in color, pinkish. The epiglottis in the back of the throat. The larynx, the voice box. Down the esophagus. Go back into the nostrils, and from the nostrils all the way down into the trachea, or the windpipe. Follow the windpipe all the way down into your lungs. See your lungs, pink in color, breathing. The two bronchi and the little alveoli, or the little air sacs inside your lungs. See that. Then see the heart between your lungs, red in color. Recognize the 4 compartments of the heart, the 2 atriums on top and the 2 ventricles on the bottom. And see your heart beating, constantly moving, the electrical impulses moving through the heart, the muscle beating, the blood moving in and out. Then see your diaphragm muscle that divides the thoracic cavity from your abdominal cavity. The beautiful diaphragm muscle flattens as you inhale and comes into a dome shape as you exhale. Focus on diaphragmatic breathing now. Then go back up to the mouth and down the esophagus, all the way down into the stomach. See the stomach pinkish or reddish in color, almost like a V-shaped kind of pouch sitting on the left side of the abdominal cavity. And then see the spleen that's almost purple in color. That's sitting right next to the stomach. The spleen that helps to filter the blood, keep the immune system up. Now find the pancreas right behind the stomach, elongated, light in color organ that helps with digestion. The small intestine that starts from the stomach and it goes for 22 feet inside of your abdominal cavity in folds. That's where the food gets digested. Follow the small intestine. On the right side of the stomach, find the liver. Large, brown. Helps to purify the blood. Right under the liver, find the gallbladder. Dark green color. Stores bile. On the back, see the kidneys, the two kidneys, reddish brown in color, bean-shaped. And on top you can see the orange, almost yellow, triangular adrenal glands. Now the kidneys help to remove waste through the urine that's stored in the bladder. Find the bladder. Pinkish, hollow organ down in the pelvic bowl. Find the last part of the GI tract, the large intestine, the ascending colon on the right, transverse colon horizontal, descending colon on the left, all the way to the rectum. Now in women, you can find the uterus, pale red color in the female pelvis between the bladder and the rectum. A beautiful fallopian tube stretching from the uterus to the ovaries. Find the ovaries small, grayish in color. And in the male reproductive system, the prostate gland, a walnut size, just below the bladder, front of the rectum. Now all of these internal organs are protected by the skeletal system. Come back to the skull and visualize all the bones in the skull. The bones of the rib cage, the breastbone, the backbone, the shoulder girdle bones, arm bones, all the way down to the fingertips. The 33 vertebrae in the spine, the pelvic bones, leg bones, all the way down to the tips of the toes. The entire skeletal system protecting the organs, the entire muscular system keeping the bones together. And then the largest organ of the body, the skin, every pore of the skin is breathing. Can you feel every pore of your skin breathing? Realize how much life is there inside of you. Bring the focus of the mind to the center of the eyebrows, the Chirakash, and just observe the darkness. Try not to think of anything. If any random thoughts enter the mind, disregard with no attachment. And if the mind is empty, enjoy. Keep the focus of the mind at the Chirakash and remember your Sankalpa, the same Sankalpa that you started the practice with. Repeat it now mentally with faith and conviction 3 times. Keep the focus of the mind at the Chirakash as you mentally chant Om 3 times now. Then come back into your body, take a little deeper breath in, a little deeper breath out. Feel the movement of the abdomen and the chest. Break the stillness. Slowly move your fingers. Move your toes. You can move the skin on the face. Or gently shift the head side to side, massaging back of the skull. Rolling over to your right side into a fetal position. And take a moment there, nice and slow. Maybe relax for another breath or two. And then slowly coming up into a seated position with the spine elongated, the neck elongated, the head elongated. And with hands to a prayer in front of the heart center. Just spend a moment there, breathe in, breathe out. And then bow the head down towards the Lord in your heart. Namaste.